welcome back to the Luca Espresso repair. Here we have this beautiful Breville BES870XL, if I'm not mistaken. We will just make sure that it is actually the model. Yep, it's definitely the BES870. For this machine, we basically have to check every single component. Water was accidentally poured into the grinder, which compromised quite a lot of the machine. They unplug it, which is the right step to do. If you ever get water on this on a part of your machine that it shouldn't be, the first step is to completely unplug and then have it look at professionally. I basically check every single component on this machine, check the resistance of every solenoid valve, every switch, every part of the machine completely. Thankfully, the water did not reach the electronics. It basically just reached the burst. I clean them, but I don't trust them. They don't feel very sharp either, so I just basically replace them. This machine is from 2018. Everything, all the components are still working. So yeah, let's just give it a good test. Machine, like I said, we just replaced the burst, and now we're gonna be testing it with our portafilter. We only have the single wall basket, so hopefully we can calibrate this grinder and get a nice espresso shot. Okay, these are portafilter. This is not from the machine. This is one of my older portafilters of my older Breville. You probably can see the video right there. Hopefully I have it uploaded by now. Alright, we want to grind just a little bit because there is a little bit of retention inside the grinder itself. You definitely want to completely fill up this chamber that is between the grinder and this part over here, which is the chute of the grinder. You really want to fill it up with coffee, so that way you get the actual portion that you're measuring here. Right now we're grinding on the grind number 8 and the grind number 6 of the burst. These bursts can be adjusted, especially you have the numbers over here. You can always remove these like that, and then you can go finer or coarser, depending what you would like to do, finer or coarser right here. And then you can just hook it up to where the number is and then put it back in there, and that's how you can make your burst grind either coarser or finer. It's another adjustment that you have besides the little knob on this side. This looks like a nice little grind. You can kind of see, focus, look at that beautiful grind. And let's get a nice cup for our espresso. Okay, and now that we are ready to brew a shot, let's secure the portafilter, put it in the lock position, and let's pour a double shot. I'm gonna program this already because I want to have a 2-ounce shot, which is 2 ounces over here. That will be the espresso doppio. Pouring a little bit fast, as you can see. Gonna stop the volume right here, and we're gonna recalibrate the grinder and retry that shot. Okay, we're gonna calibrate the grinder again. We're gonna you want to calibrate these while you're grinding. You don't want to just straight up calibrate and move the settings of the grinder. Gonna go a little finer this time. That will be enough to purge. Remember to purge the grinder, otherwise you're gonna have 2 grind settings in there and the coffee is just gonna churn through them. You can throw this away, and then we can test the grind. Okay, and now we can test again. By the way, our previous shot was right here. So while it's not the best shot of espresso, we still got a little bit of crema in there. All right, that sound of the grinder is because we literally ran out of coffee. And we got just the perfect amount. We tamp, and now we can try again our espresso. Looking much better. Going almost to the espresso range, which is great. And we also got a nice layer of crema on our double shot of espresso. It's the previous one, and that's the newly brewed. So yeah, definitely we can calibrate this grinder. We can go finer even if we want to. Right now we're on the third setting and the sixth setting of the burst. So if we like to go finer, what we can do is just remove these, get it to the finest setting. Ours is right here on the 6 because it's a brand new burr. So we can just go around to number 3, get the clip again in there, and then calibrate again from scratch with number 10 and then going all the way down. So yeah, that's something that you can do to get the grind finer if you're still struggling to get that perfect espresso shot. This grind is perfectly to be used with a pressurized basket. We have a single wall basket right here. Let me clean the portafilter. We got the single wall basket. This one doesn't self-pressurize or anything. This grind will be too fine for a self-pressurized basket, but it's just good enough for this one, and it will be perfect for the single wall. So sadly I don't have the portafilter of this machine, and this is what I have, but as you can see, we're able to get a nice shot of espresso coming out from this beautiful machine, and we can also calibrate it even further if we like to have a much stronger shot. Wire from the group head, as you can see, nice steady string coming out from the group head itself. Great flow coming out from the hot water. And now we tested the steamer as well. It's gonna purge itself, and then it's gonna drip a little bit from the hot water steam. The reason it does that is because they share the same hose to dispense water. So the same hose and the same valve is located in the same place. The retention that this steam has from the water and the moisture and the condensation that forms in there will start dripping. But once it fully drips out, you will not get any water coming out from here, and you will get steam coming out from the machine. There you go. Nice steam coming out from this one. You can totally make latte art with this. Amazing steam. Nice and strong. So there you have it. Breville Barista Express working once again and ready to brew. Thank you so much for repairing with the Luca Espresso Repair. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the like and hit that bell. Another thing that you will see, just to mention very quickly, is the lights kind of flicker. It's because my camera refresh rate is very similar to the same refresh rate of the LEDs. So that makes it kind of flicker, makes all the lights kind of flicker as well. But in here, the lights are solid. You don't get to see that. It's just the camera doing weird things. Thanks for watching.